Hi, welcome to a video of my garage sale finds for Saturday, May 16th, and my flea market finds for Sunday morning, May 17th, 2026. So this is part 2 of Saturday the 16th. We finished the flea market part, and I'm going to this one yard sale. The guy makes at least he holds 2 sales or sometimes more per year. Just opens up his basement full of records and also puts some out in his garage, garage. So I only had time because I'm very busy these days. I only spent less than 2 hours at this place. Well, between 2:30 p.m. So the sale was well on its way and about to finish, all the way to 4:20 p.m. In less than 2 hours, I had scored this little stack, but it has a record I was really hoping to find sooner or later, but I found it in less than a year after discovering the song on YouTube. So the guy was in a good mood, made the whole stack for 20 bucks, which was really good for a good price for me. He started by saying, well, okay, those 2 items, the 45 and this comic book, 5 for this, and then 20 bucks for the pass. Oh, that's perfect. So I made up some prices in my head of how he must have. So let's say he cut down this pile to $4 instead of 5 and 16 for these. I'll explain how my mind worked. So because this was a bad pick and I remember buying it in the past, I have one good copy of Let's Start the Dance, Hamilton Bohannon, but a mix I have is on a US single, and mine is a little bit crooked, and right now I often want to play it. It's not the version I have is not on YouTube, so I thought that picking up this single, Canadian pressing, would be cool, because now I would be able to play it right away. Well, it's a different mix, son of a and then when I played it, when I got home, I said, oh no, it's the wrong mix. I remember making the same exact mistake. So somewhere in my many records in the basement, my unsorted stuff, I must have another copy of this, but I forgot that I made this mistake in the past. I really need a US single, or finish sorting out my stuff and just pick out that one copy I have of Let's Start the Dance by Hamilton Bohannon. The other side is I Wonder Why. Let's say 50 cents for that, $3.50, which would have been pretty much my maximum price for this one. I'm collecting not all of Lucky Luke's books, just the soft cover ones that he made, that were made at Dupuis, and I carry on me a little list of which numbers I'm missing of 31 books. And I was only missing 4, and this was one of those 4, number 27, le 20e de Cavalerie. So now I'm only missing books number 2, 3, and 9. So that's cool. Collection is going; it's on its way. So let's say $4 for those 2, so for those things. My Holy Grail is at the end of the pile. Let's say my Holy Grail, let's say I got it for $4, which is still pretty cool. And it's about the value on let's show the Holy Grail first. Will be faster, easier that way. So this, I was looking for this Slimline. If you can dance, you can do it. I really love this. There's this user on YouTube who plays 12-inch disco singles. I listen to everything he puts up. I always add his videos to my watch later list, and I discover some good disco songs that way. This is one of the ones he uploaded last June. His was a US DJ pressing on Prelude. This is, I think, a British pressing on Channel Records. The cover is pretty rough, but the record there's no scratches. It plays so fine. It's a 6-minute 45 12-inch. I really love this. It grew on me. I really love that song. So let's say $4 for this, which I was willing to pay way more than that, but not online. The shipping is too expensive. So I'm glad I got this soon. that was worth my trip downtown to see his check out just his most recent arrivals. And let's say everything else comes to $2 each, which it's pretty cool. Here we have it's the girls, Boswell Sisters. I have no other aside from one triple LP compilation that's missing the inner notes on Columbia Special Products, I think, 30 tracks. This album has how many tracks? Oh darn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh damn, 20 songs on it. Well, 20 tracks. This one is a triple medley, it seems like. There's only 4 tracks here I already have on that other box that I just described, so I'm pretty glad I got this. I don't find many Boswell Sisters records at all, so pretty. This I just couldn't remember if I had it or not. My recent purchases. I collect Pierre Paul records. I probably have it already. I didn't check yet. Leading Over and U-Turn. And this I already have. I bought new when it came out in 91, I think. Is there a year on it? Forgot to look prior to the yeah, 1991. Remember paying something around like $11.99 plus tax. So there's a mix on it. I forgot the title of the mix that I really love. I know it's on this side. It's the second track on the side with the drawing. It's Shake Your Body to the Beat mix. Oh yeah, that's the one. I remember. It's on YouTube, I think. It's so good. It's right, a little bit repetitive, but I love it. So I'm glad I got another copy I can play without fearing damaging my original copy. This I got just for the sleeve. I already have the song on a 78. Tequila by the Champs. What's the B side? I don't remember. So just for the cover, from Pee-wee's Big Adventure. With I thought the cover was nice with all the photos, and I'm too curious. I need to see what's on the B side. What? Joe Ski Love, Pee-wee's Dance extended version. Oh, okay. So for the cover, this I remember hearing on the radio back in the days when I was a teen, and we had the Lloyd's stereo boombox. I remember like catching it. I popped a cassette in the boombox and recorded whatever I had time to catch of this song. So this, and I have it on CD of Best of Bonnie M compilation, but I've never had it on vinyl, so it's pretty cool to find. Is it a German pressing or a British pressing? I think it's a German pressing, I'm not sure. Let's look at it. Looks like yeah, it's a German pressing of a 45 12-inch of the Happy song. Ah, darn, what's the B-side? School's Out. There we go. And a 1981 France pressing in mono, respectfully re-released in mono, of This Is Fats Domino, and it's flawless. So for $2, like $20 for the whole pile. I'm very happy. Blocked a little hole in my Licky Lick collection and got this. Like, oh my god, it would have been way more than $20 just in shipping. Like, I can't buy anything online. The shipping is killer expensive. So I'm really glad I got this stack. Following morning at the flea market, do I have time? Yeah, it won't be too long. Got a few things, nothing extraordinary. The seller who finds stuff in houses and just lays it on the ground and just pick out. The same seller that sold me this wonderful spick and span box a couple of years ago. He had some products, and I found this. I cleaned it up because it was filthy. It's almost full. It's pretty much full. It's a refill, economy refill bottle of text size, fantastic. But look at the graphics. I recognize that the very googie lettering. It's like 70s-ish, and it took me a while to, despite the code bar, to figure out the age of this thing. And it turns out it's from 1975 because there's the date RD 1975. So I got curious and looked up when did these code bars start, because I remember them from my childhood. Well, it turns out that they started, I think, in 74. I know in Canada, in a Steinberg, in Quebec, in province of Quebec, in the Steinberg store. They were the second in the world to use code bars in a grocery store, so that adds up. So I was glad I got the right. It goes very well with my collection of products. I have some Steinberg Ajax, rebranded Ajax in there. I have that Spick and Span, a fantastic bottle. It's with my growing grocery items of Steinberg, and from the 70s, my Cheese Whiz. I really love my collection. It's coming on pretty well. A Steinberg peanut butter bottle, and I have bags. And one day I'll have this kitchen display of all this. Oh my god, it will be so cool once I put everything together. So it was worth going there just to get that vintage 50-year-old bottle. Then I got for some guy had some 45s. I went through them, and he had some Italian records. I was hoping to find the Adriano Celentano record. I'm hoping to find. So I find this one. I flip it over. I hope it's not. So almost like a weird habit, I just pick up every Adriano Celentano record I have. But the day I get the one I'm looking for, I'll have this whole enough to make a compilation tape. And so this sounded a bit earlier than the one I'm looking for. This is Una Carezza in on Pogno, probably not pronouncing this right, Azzurro. The one I'm looking for, in case you didn't know yet, it's Presa Ancora in 99 Suzo. I'm determined to find that record. I'm determined. Online, it's, again, the stupid mother effing shipping makes it impossible to buy anything online. So I have to hope and find it locally. I'm up to, I don't know, 4 or 5 or maybe even 6 different Adriano Celentano records. I still haven't found Presa Ancora in 99 Suzo. Another table, I got 4 45s for 50 cents each. It took me like 15 to 20 minutes to go through the whole box, 2 piles, about at least more than that, and mostly stuff French Canadian stuff I already had, so I picked up. Well, one in English. Let's start with the English one. I'd Love You to Want Me by Lobo, which I still didn't have. Very common, but Am I True to Myself? And I put it in this rare Maxi 4 Trans-Canada paper sleeve. Let's see if it's the same as this one. Yeah, it is. The same names. Okay. So I got another copy of Patoff Laura des Clowns par Patoff, avec Malade pour un clown dit Patoff, parce que le copier avait l'air propre. La gauche est un petit peu vert jaune, mais probablement que c'est ma plus belle copie à date. Ça, j'en trouve pas souvent des copies de ça. Wakadi Wakadou de Daniel Pop, une chanson de mon enfance. J'étais vraiment pas vieux quand ça se voit à la radio, ça 6 ans maximum. Là, bon, ça s'appelle Toupie. C'est ma 3e ou 4e copie. C'est peut-être ma meilleure copie. Le cœur ouvert, Jean Malo, Un gars solitaire, Jean Malo. Juste parce que je suis pas sûr si je l'ai déjà ou pas, puis je collectionne les disques de Jean Malo. Donc, those 4 records for $2. Again, the video is dragging. And last item, it took me 15 minutes to decide if I should buy it or not. I'm really trying hard to not bring all kinds of stuff back home, but stupid FOMO and my issue of leaving something behind and regretting it once I get home, or the regret of buying something, wasting money on something I shouldn't have bought, and being stuck with something extra. It's always the lesser. I couldn't decide. I had left the table, but I wasn't completely convinced I should leave it there. I spoke to a friend, a seller friend, and I explained my dilemma. He said he gave me convincing reasons to get it. So I went back and got it, checked home on the internet, and good news, it's authentic. Bad news, it's not complete. So I got this Yogi Bear lamp, and well, if those who know what it is will know right away what the bad news is and what the good news is. Well, the good news is that it's authentic. I looked it up. Some people are trying to sell this lamp without the shade for maybe 60 bucks. I couldn't find an example sold on eBay without the shade. But I know with the shade, because that's the bad news, this is not the original shade at all. The original shade was a cylindric shape, and it had some illustrations of Huckleberry Hound, Yogi Bear, and etc. And with the shade, one sold for $200, but this doesn't have the shade. So it doesn't mean that because somebody's trying to get 60 bucks without the shade that it's worth 60 bucks. But I got it for 25. I tried to get it down for 20, but the seller was not very talkative. He didn't even respond by entire phrases or so. And all he had on his table was rare, cool stuff, like no garbage at all. He was slowly pulling out his stuff, and it was all cool items, nothing but cool, rare, old stuff. So I decided to get it. So I don't know yet if I'm keeping it or going to give it to a friend who's watching. We'll see. But the other incentives, I already have a cartoon lamp. Well, it's not hard to see here with all my junk there, but it's the Sylvester lamp. This one has the original shade. I got this like at the turn of the 2000s at a charity bazaar in the basement of a church for, I think it was $12, something like that. And I don't regret it because I've never seen another one like that. So I thought it's hard to find any Hanna-Barbera merchandise here in Quebec, so I decided to go for it, and 25 bucks. It works. Well, the bulb gave me, it doesn't work. But so yeah, this was my weekend. Thank you for watching. Fantastic.